You're listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast.
Thank you all for tuning in to the Michael Baisden Show live stream, brought to you by Baisden Publishing. Make sure to check out my latest book, Woman Up, and raise your hand if you have issues. Now it's time to get into the conversation, adult conversation, on the best show on radio. It's going to be a hot topic today. You all tuned in the right day. If you're a single person, you know what? Let me check myself. Even if you're a married person, this should be a hot topic for you. We got to talk about dating, man, whether or not dating is dead. You heard of Freddie's dead? Well, dating is dead, ladies and gentlemen, according to a lot of men and women out there. Well, more so women than men, that the whole concept of going out and dating and getting dressed and that whole thing is something that they believe is dying. And I got some questions for the ladies out there. Do you expect the chairs to be pulled out? Do you expect the doors to be open? Do you expect the man to tip? Do you expect the man to pay for all the meals? I want to talk about the dating game and whether or not it's being played fairly and whether or not we're talking about every aspect of it, including the date escape. You know who you are if you tried to escape a date. Miles said I couldn't believe you told me you escaped the date, Miles.
Yeah, I had to get out of there.
How did you do that?
I left something in the car, wink, wink, and was gone.
You, dude.
I was gone.
You had somebody to date. You went to the car and you left.
Like, hold on, I gotta get this out the car. I was gone.
It can't be that serious. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm well.
So talk to me about dating. Is dating dead? I mean, as a married woman, you said a different perspective on this. Talk to me.
You know what? No, dating is not dead. I wish that more men would show the chivalry part of themselves when it comes to dating, because it's so important. You want something out of the relationship, you really got to give more, and it would keep a lot of confusion down when it comes to the dating process.
Yeah, but when I say dating, this is what I want to put out there for all the ladies who are tuning in. I know we got mostly female listeners. Brothers, I appreciate you all tuning in, but we know the majority of folks are ladies tuning in. So I did this for the men as well as the women. The ladies want the chairs pulled out, right? You want the doors open. Okay, you want the doors open.
Yes.
You want the man to pay for the majority of the dates. You want him to tip. You want him to drive, the whole nine. I mean, that is a part of the process. In fact, that is sort of an expectation. Would you agree or disagree, Rhonda?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Now, here's my question. What should we expect as a result of all that?
Well, for one, a man is trying to gain the attention of the woman, trying to gain the affection. So in the process of dating, you are showing that woman that you are there for her. You are able to give her what she needs as far as companionship.
Right.
Emotionally, you able to serve her. And to me,
okay, I got you. Now,
serve.
So now I got you. We're in the relationship now. Now what do I get as a result of the chairs, the doors, the buying the meals, the driving, all that? We're already together now. I'm doing this for months and possibly years. What expectations should I have?
Well, you have your cooked meals. You have your clean house. You have everything that goes along with your household. Your woman out making money. She out making it happen for the household. She treating you like a king and doing everything possible to make life work for you.
Could you introduce me to this woman, please? I want to meet her.
Actually, she's out there.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead, Dominique. I know you want to get in on this.
No, I think most of us do that. In
I'm
fact,
just messing with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I know you are, because you have a lot of women around you
No
that have
doubt.
a lot of class.
Good women, yes.
And the fact is, that's what we do and more. And really, we shouldn't have to be maids and servants and all that. But a lot of times people do it because they want to do it, because they want you to feel relaxed and comfortable and happy.
It is such a process. Hey, thank you very much for calling, Rhonda. Jeremy's on, man. Thank you for hanging there, Jeremy. Hey, man, this dating thing is no joke. Whether it's Valentine's Day, whether it's day-to-day dating, it just, I don't think people realize it is such a process if you're going to date. It shouldn't be a stressful one, don't get me wrong, but it is a process, and 9 times out of 10, the dude is paying. We need to talk about the cost of dating and the expectations of dating, man. Talk to me, Jeremy.
Yeah, Michael, that whole thing is what women fail to forget, that men's are hunters. And like, we see a pretty woman, the main thing we try and do is what we can do to get to the bedroom. We can do all this chivalry stuff. At the end of the day, we like you, we like it. And I think, too, the women should start paying for this stuff. They want all these nice expensive meals and all this stuff. And I can't get you to cook me some cornbread. I told one girl, Michael, to cook me some cornbread. She owed me some corn and put it between 2 pieces of light bread. I said, what the hell is this? You know what I mean?
Did you say cornbread?
Yeah, cornbread. She owed me a can of corn and put it between some light bread. Don't know how to cook. That's one thing they need to start. Teach these young girls how to cook. Like,
wow. Yes, ladies, he did say that. You know, when she was bragging about, he said cornbread. My girl, Azuria, let me just run this question by you. First of all, how you doing, Z? How's everything going?
Hello, how are you, Michael?
All right, so
I love your show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. So, we're talking about dating right now, and I asked the question whether or not dating is dead because a lot of women complain that the men no longer court them. And I'm wondering, there seem to be a lot of expectations on the behalf of women in terms of chairs being pulled out, the doors being opened, the men paying for the meals and such. And I'm just wondering from the ladies, shouldn't you all pay for a few more meals? Is it out of place for a woman to, I don't know,
Pull my chair out.
I mean,
Open my door.
what are the
It's out of
rules?
place.
Oh, here we go.
Now it's out of
Here we
place.
go.
Well,
Come on now.
Well, it's a psychological game now. That's what we're dealing with now. It's a psychological game because we as women know that the end result, men want to get us in bed. So, of course, on the first date, we're expecting you to pay, and just Mr. Cornbread. The problem with that is you should get to know a woman. Maybe by that second or third date, you have not taken her to bed, and you should know whether or not she likes to cook your cornbread. That way, if she doesn't, you can go on to someone else.
But break it down when you said it's a psychological game. I want you to get a little deeper into that. What do you mean it's a psychological game?
Well, just like I said, women nowadays know exactly what the end result,
What the objective
men
is,
want.
right.
Yes, exactly. So with that being said, we're like, well, he's going to pay for this.
I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say it. Now, that is 100% honesty.
But there's another half to that.
Let's talk about it.
I think women play the game better because we want to take our time and see if you're the right guy. And we feel pressured, by men to get in the bed. So men bring their representation of themselves early on with flowers, with gifts, with all of this kind of stuff. So we're trying to see, is this you? Is this true? Is this going to last?
All right. Hold on, Azuri, because I gotta get Kia in on this. Kia, I want to know your thoughts on what Azuri just said. Your thoughts.
Thank you. Great show. Of course. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It was a couple of things. Well, like when Azuria was saying about the pay for it. I think for me, it's just a little different because younger, I probably should have thought a little bit more with the requirements of interacting. But of course, you're young, you're done, you go through it. But yeah, I'm at that point where I didn't want. No, you're not paying for my stuff. I might as well be a hooker. And that doesn't play out for me. It's not like you give me money, you get the nookie. So
what is it? Wait. Answer to me this, and I'll throw it back to Azuria. So what are we doing when we're dating? Obviously, I agree to a degree of what Azuria is saying. We're taking you out, trying to get next to you. We're talking about initially when we're meeting each other. We're trying to get to know each other. I'm trying to get next to you. You know what I'm talking about. You're trying to get to know me. According to you, you're trying to get to make sure it's not my representative. So what is the objective for you?
To get to know me, because I may think when I see you. I'm sorry, Azuria, I jumped over. But
for what purpose are you trying to get to know me? Because you know what my purpose is. Eve, what are your thoughts on this?
I think that it just depends on the age of whoever you're talking to. Now, you're talking to someone I'm old school. I'm 62. And what I want now would have been totally different what I wanted in 20s, 30s, and my 40s. Mm-hmm. Right now, I just want what's real. And at my age, if you get some really good sex, you're real lucky. It's not about the sex at my age. It's about finding a great companion, someone you can talk to. For me, someone I can travel with, someone that I can lean on.
What about
the
dating? What about the process of getting to that point? Because that's what dating is. It's a process. So what about the dating process? Does he have to take you out? Does he have to open doors? Does he have to pull out chairs? Does he have to go through that process? Or can you just get down to business?
Okay, Mike, I'm twice divorced, and I am in a relationship right now. But right now, for me, I don't mind paying for dinner, and I'm fully able to pay for that dinner. I do pay for dinners. I don't mind, and I love cooking. I just don't want anyone expecting me to do it every day.
I got my girl Veronica on. Talk to me, Ronnie. What do you say?
I am saying to you, Michael, I have a problem with the guys that want to take us out. I mean, I'm older. Mm-hmm. But how will you want to take us out if you're looking for a relationship? I don't mean like a one-night stand thing. Right. If you're looking for a relationship, how are you going to take us out and expect us to pay?
No. I'm not saying on the first date. No, I mean, I think that's, that's up to the individual couples, I guess, based on their finances. No, I'm not saying that. But should there be an expectation that the dude is paying all the time? All the time.
Well, yes. Even yes.
Veronica. Go, Veronica.
Go, Veronica.
Go, Veronica.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
They need to pay. I mean, that's expected from us. That you're a guy, you're going to ask us out. You don't expect us to go into our pocketbook and pay.
Veronica, don't make me call you out. Women will call you up for a date and still expect you to pay for the date.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, I am not going to go out with a man, whether I ask for the date or he asks for the date and expect to put my hand in my pocketbook to pay.
Wait a minute, woman. I love you to death, Veronica, and I love that accent. I don't know where you're from, but you sound good to me. So you're trying to tell me that listen, where are you from, first of all?
I'm from Jamaica.
Let me talk to you, fine Jamaican woman, you. So you're trying to tell me that you can call a dude up and say, hey, Mike, what you doing tonight? I'm like, nothing, I'm just chilling. Hey, let's go grab something to eat. And you still expect me to pay even though you invited me out.
Yes, I do.
What kind of fragganackle bull is that? We're talking about is dating dead? Some of the rules and some of the expectations, pulling out chairs, opening doors, paying for the dates, doing the tipping, driving to the dates, all the stuff that's traditionally for men. And I'm wondering for women, do they still have that expectation for men pulling out chairs and all the traditional things that we do? And, it seems to me, Dominique, and I'll talk to my girl Beulah about this as well. With a name like Beulah, that's old school, right? I'm just curious as to whether or not you all are just choosing the parts of being traditional that work for you.
Yes.
But the things that don't work for you, you all want to discard. Like, I want my own space. I want to do my own thing. I want to be independent. But you still want us to play a role.
What's the problem with that?
Double standard.
It's with everything in life. We pick what's modern and makes sense in our world, and we reject what no longer works. Yeah, I'm not going to walk 5 steps behind you.
What about intimacy on the first date?
Is
that new school or old school?
I think that goes all the way back to the beginning of time for some people, but that depends on your personal standard.
All right.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing: if a woman wants to pay for everything all the time, she's probably not that into you.
She didn't want the expectation. Beulah, what are your thoughts on that?
Hello.
Hi.
Listen, you're absolutely right. Beulah is old school. I'm almost 70.
Oh yeah, that's old school.
I'm almost 70 years old. Listen, I just want to feel special. Okay? So whatever it takes to feel special, and I think we also need to agree on what is dating, because dating, some of that dating stuff that's going on now is not my idea of dating.
What do you mean, Beulah? Break that down for me real quick. Okay.
No getting with you before I know who you are, who your people are, none of that. See, I think that needs to change. That fairy tale dating kind of thing is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, they may call it hooking up, Beulah, as opposed to dating, right? I think there's a distinct difference, yeah.
No hooking up. Hooking up.
So they can't. Wait a minute, Beulah. They can hook up with you, Beulah. Come on, Beulah. Come on.
No.
We can't go out, just go have some dinner and come back, go back to your place.
You can't. If I don't know you, can't even kiss me.
Well, wait a minute, Beulah. Let's get to know each other on Facebook for a few months first.
I don't do that. I don't do that either.
What about Instagram?
No.
Can I tweet you?
Can I send a postcard?
No, she's
face to face.
All right, face to face. All right, Beulah, let me talk to my girl. This is Alicia.
Yeah.
Alicia, how you doing? Thank you, Beulah.
Yes.
Alicia, what's on your mind?
I'm doing wonderful. I am a woman of a particular age who likes to be courted. I would love to have a man open my doors for me, and the same token, when he gets in the car, I reach over and open his door for him. Because I want him to feel as special as I'm feeling at that time we're together.
So let me ask you something. What are the biggest challenges you see? Are you single? Are you married? What's your status?
I am widowed.
All right, so you're available. You're available today.
I'm still available, yes, but the quality of men in my particular city is few and far between. So I'm just kind of here.
Ma'am, I got to tell you this. I hear this from women in every city. I don't care if it's Atlanta, D.C., New York, Chicago, L.A. Women complain about the quality of men everywhere. Everywhere. So when you say your city,
I understand it.
But my question is this: what is dating to you? What do you mean you like to be courted? What does that mean?
I like to wear my skirts long. I don't believe that I should be exposed when I go out, because no man should see me everything before he sees me. So I want to go out to dinner. I want to go out to date. I want to go to parks and take
Alicia, I got to cut in before we run out of time and say this to you. If I'm going to take you out if I'm going to spend my time and my money, and I'm really into you, I'm not playing games, I'm not hooking up, there's something I expect too as a man. And I got to be straight up with you, ladies. I expect a little provocativeness, a little attractiveness, a little fun. And if you're going to come out on a date, hold on. If you're going to come on a date with a turtleneck and a skirt down to your ankles, I feel like I'm being cheated here.
You're not being cheated because I don't know if I could say this on the air, but
sure
if it's warm and I have on a skirt, I'm aerating.
What?
On that note,
I'm lost. I'm like Olivia lost and turned out like the Whispers right now, man. Hanging out with my girl Alicia.
yeah.
And she said that we met before in Vegas, and it's hot in Vegas, so I can't even believe you had on a long skirt, first of all, in Vegas. Too hot. And I think that if a man takes you out, Alicia says she's going to wear a skirt that's down to her ankles, pretty much. And I'm trying to understand, I'm taking you out. Why can't you be a little sexy? What's the problem? Alicia, what's the problem?
There's no problem. Oh, there's no problem if you're taking me. I don't have to wear a skirt down to my ankles. But the secret, like I said, is knowing that I'm aerating.
Okay, we didn't understand what that. Dominique, can you help me? Please help me. Please.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. What are we airing?
Like
and
fumigate?
what's going on with that?
But I may have the skirt on down to my ankles, okay? But there's probably nothing on up under that.
Oh,
okay. Getting some fresh air.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting some
All
fresh
right, well,
air.
you hold on for a second. Yeah. Now this just got a lot more interesting. Yeah. Who's this on line 4, Miles?
Oh, that's Lavonda.
Hey, Lavonda, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I was a little lost with that aeration for a minute. I'm glad I'm a little clearer now. What's up with you?
You didn't know what that meant. Shame on you.
I know. Shame on me.
I didn't either.
What are your thoughts? Talk to me.
Well, dating, it's like this. Some of us don't know what we really want.
Agreed.
We have been conditioned, and we see things on television that tell us, well, we should do this and we should do that. I'm the type of female, I will pay for a date. I'm looking for somebody to take on a date for Valentine's Day.
Take me.
I have no problem with spending the money on the guy, opening the door up. Nice. I will even bring him some flowers.
Woo! That's love right there.
I have no problem. I know who I am, and I know what I want. And I know these guys off Facebook, a lot of them, all they do is want to hook up, okay?
Right.
But the thing about it is, what do you really want?
That's right.
Out of the situation.
I agree. Hold on. I got to let go of Alicia for a second. Alicia, thank you so much for calling. Thank you for your honesty, and thank you for the education about aeration. That was really educational. All right, so back to my girl, Lavon here. Lavon, let me bring Aura on. Aura, I agree with her 100%. I don't think that women, and maybe men either, but we're talking about women now, I don't think women know what they want when they date. And I think that it changes based on who the guy is. And if the guy says, I want to be married, she wants to be married. If the guy says, I don't want to be married, she like adapting to him instead of standing firm on what she wants. And I think that's what you're saying, Lavonda. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Aura, what are your thoughts, Aura?
This is High Squash, who pays for the date.
Mm-hmm.
I get my butt in the kitchen and cook that man something to eat.
Woo! That's old school right there.
Yeah, that's what a lot of young people mess up now. They want to go out and dip in the man's pocket and want to spend expensive money, have them spend expensive money on food out to eat when they can go to the grocery store and have your date at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can spend about $25, $30, $40 and have steak and vegetables and everything you need.
Yeah, have your good stir fry. Get you some cheap shrimp from Walmart for $10.99.
See?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some vegetables and some cooking oil or olive oil, whatever you want to use.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I love the old school sister. See, Lavonda, this is why I'm a happy man. I deal with grown women. You know, every man wants to be taken care of. And I think that there's a lot of dating is all about the guy spending money. So now guys feel like I got to get something for my money. And it's a problem because women need to be offering something other than just showing up looking beautiful all the time. All the time.
But a lot of women can't cook though, remember?
She said it. I didn't.
She's true though. She's
right. She's being true.
But even
some women can't cook. What you gonna get? A bowl of ramen noodles?
Gotta drink the juice and everything. Yeah.
Samantha, talk to me. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Hey, honey, I'm a little different from everybody else. I think as times change, things should change a little bit. Yes, what woman don't want their doors open, chairs pulled out? But for me, I've actually called and taken guys out on a date, paid for date, picked them up and took them. And I think it should be fun. I think it should go both ways, especially if you want to know somebody. You have to put them in that environment to get to know how they act and how they respond. So if you're waiting for the guy to call you up all the time, you're not really getting to know that person.
Agreed. And then, Samantha, this is what I think. You can take the pressure off by paying the bill sometimes. And look, why don't we assume that all these men that you all are dating are paid? These men are not rich. They're working just like you're working. In many cases, the women are out earning the guys, Samantha. Come on.
Well, I mean, I don't know why. With me, it's like, look, we agree that, hey, we want a date to possibly be in a relationship. Well, let's have fun with it. I take you out sometimes. You take me out sometimes. It gets the pressure off the men. I think men need to be honored a lot more anyway.
Yes, Miles, you want to hold on, Samantha. Miles just want to say something.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I've never had my door open for me. I've never had my chair pulled out.
Nobody's ever pulled
my chair out. Like, I would love for that to happen. Just once. And that would be fun.
I've done that, to be honest. I've actually done that. I have.
Wow.
Okay.
No.
That would be fun, right, MB?
No and no.
Dominic's like, you're not getting no
Do
chair
unto
pulled out.
others.
That's right. Michelle, what's going on? Talk to me.
Hey, I believe chivalry is not dead. I'm for one that appreciate that. I want my door open. I want I like the whole courtship thing. But I'm also a woman that don't have an issue in paying for a date either. The only issue I have is if a man has an expectation for me to pay. But I personally don't mind paying on my own, paying for them, because I want them to show that I'm a partner, within everything as well. So I want to show him what I bring to the table also.
Hey, Michelle, I got a question for you. This is like an age-old question like guys have. I got a question for you. I get into arguments with women over this. Not like real arguments, but like arguments. So opening the car door. Does the door have to be open every time we get in and out the car, or just when we're on dates?
Every time. I mean, but there's sometimes, I walk kind of fast sometimes, so I have to, be mindful that I have to slow down to allow him to open the door.
Right. Hold on a second. Here's my question. Dominique, get out the way. Move. I'm just saying, if you go to the grocery store, you run to Best Buy, you got on your gym shoes, your shorts, I got to open the door at Best Buy? I got to open the door at the grocery store? Come on now.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't every time. But there's an expectation that that's what you're trying to do. If I make it there before you, then great. I mean, but
yeah, can y'all open the door and push it open for a brother sometime?
Just pull the latch real quick.
Yeah,
help,
Dominique, at the grocery store.
Yes.
Come
on,
at the dispensary.
Come on, at the grocery store. You love me at the dispensary, and you love me at the laundromat. You love me wherever we go, and you treat me like a precious jewel of your life that I should be.
It's the moment we all been waiting for. In fact, it is the moment that men look forward to every Friday, and women dread because men are better than women, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the battle of the sexes where the men most often win. Dominique DePrima is responsible for producing this, and she always chooses a woman who she thinks will beat the guy. On the phone line with us right now, introduce our guest, Dominique DePrima.
On the phone line with us right now is the World Traveler Union organizer, Miss Janice Williams, and also on the phone with us, a DJ and a community activist in his own right, college football player, Cameron Nash.
What's up, Cameron, baby?
What's up, Janice?
What's the deal? How y'all living?
And hello, Janice. So excited to have you on. All right, point for the song and point for the artist. We're going to make it old school and new school. Here we go. Shout out the name as soon as you hear it, the artist and the name of the song. Here we go. Confunk. Okay, confunction. Give me a break, ladies and gentlemen. That's too late. Jesus Christ. Next song. Here we go.
SWV right here.
Nope.
She ain't you, Chris Brown.
That's my dude. Yes, sir. 2-0. Next song. Here we go.
Creek TLC.
That's my dude right there, boy. I'm sorry, ma'am. Parrot lady, I'm sorry. You're late on that one.
Hey.
Okay,
be
sorry.
Nice.
Next song. Here we go. Are you kidding me?
What?
Jill who? Jill? Are you guys kidding me? Jill Scott. People are yelling in their cars all across the country. Stick around. We'll come back with round 2. Where did you find these sucker MCs?
Hey.
Boy, the excuses that are being made off the air. If you can hear Janice whining off the air.
You know what, Michael?
Welcome back to the Battle of the
Janice
Sexes.
is a wonderful lady.
Janice is wonderful. Thank you for participating, Janice, and thank you for losing. Cameron is on with us as well. Janice Williams is in the house. This is your chance to catch up. Janice, the score right now is 4-0. People all across the country are screaming because you didn't know Jill Scott hate on me. Next song, here we go. Point for the song, point for the artist. Here we go.
AJ Blige, Family Affair.
Yes, sir. But, Janice, your job is not to agree with him, but to get the song first, just so you know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next song. Here we go.
What you gonna? Yeah.
Nope.
Give me some.
He played with He sung with New Edition.
What
Come
are
on
we gonna
now.
do?
He sung with New Edition. Johnny who?
What are we gonna?
Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
Name of
What
the
we
song.
gonna-
Rub me what?
Rub me tender.
Wow. Rub me the right way. I'm going to give you a point just for saying rub. Okay, I'm trying to help a sister out. Here we go. Next song.
Thank you.
Listen up.
Ooh.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Strength, courage.
Strength, courage, and wisdom.
That's my dude, Indy Reed. Yes, boy, that was the ultimate clue. Jesus Christ. Next song. Here we go. Janice, if you missed this, you out of here. Here we go.
Thank you.
September.
Oh, my God. He's destroying her. He is destroying her. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 1,500 to 1. I'm sorry, it's 11-1. You're getting destroyed, Janice. We're bringing another woman in to take your place. Cameron, stick around. More up next on the Battle of the Sexes on the Michael Baisden Show. Woo! Boy, it is looking bad for the women that are getting destroyed on the Michael Baisden Show. Battle of the Sexes. Cameron, thanks for hanging out with us. The score is 11-1.
Evil laugh.
On the phone line with us right now, a woman who Dominique is praying can help the women come back. Jaze's in the building, baby!
I'm praying too. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here praying too.
All right, Jaze, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cameron, are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
If you lose, it'll be the biggest comeback loss in the history of the show. So, Cameron, maintain your lead. Point for the song and a point for the artist. Yell it out when you hear it. Here we go.
Aaliyah, rock the boat.
Rock the ball, Aaliyah.
Jazza.
Jaze.
I just gave her those points because she needs them.
Jaze.
Next song, here we go.
Don't be cruel. Bobby Brown.
I gave those points to Jaze too. All right. I'm trying to get you all a chance to catch up. I mean, we're destroying you guys. You know, I don't know what else to do. You all don't stand a chance. Next song, here we go.
Drop the ball on me. The goddamn.
This dude is dynamite right here.
Yeah, he's on the road.
He
Maybe
is
you
on
know
the
our
road.
genre, our era, the people who are playing. I'm a 94 baby.
All right, you're
so,
94
you know
baby. All right,
what
here's a
I'm
song
saying?
for you. Okay,
I'm a
here we
94
go.
baby.
I got you. Here we go.
American Boy is there.
Nope.
That's not it. Wow. Is this Michael Jackson?
No.
I'm only coming out to
Okay.
Anderson Park, yes. Am I what?
In my car.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Next song, this is your last chance. I'll give you 5 points if you get this, Azia.
Jaze.
Same thing. Here we go.
Shanti.
Shanti, foolish.
Men win
what he said.
again. Jesus
There
Christ,
it is.
ladies. Dude, let me tell you all something right now. I will bring this guy back next week and compete against any woman who thinks she can beat him. You all hit me up on Baisden Live Facebook right now if you want to compete against Cameron next week. I'm putting up a post right now. He's coming back next week. He'll take on 2-3 women at a time. The battle next week. Cameron is the champion, baby. Woo! Ladies.
Yeah.
Your chance to compete against Cameron next week. Post right now on Michael Baisden Live on Facebook. This dude is the real deal. Hey, family, thank you all for tuning in to the Michael Baisden Show podcast. Make sure to tell all your friends and family to download the Michael Baisden Show app to listen to our live stream on Echo devices 24/7. See you next time on the Michael Baisden Show.
Mgtow.